full? Where's that like full feeling? It's not there. And that's what we're looking for. We're not actually paying attention or not if we're hungry anymore, right? It's like, because if you had like, let me see, 60 grams of butter, you're not gonna be hungry. It's like a really weird thing. So I flew back from South Africa not that long ago, and then I ran out of food because I didn't prepare. I just got tired. I was like, I don't feel like that. You know, I had like stick like a thing of butter in the last like just to take from my friend's house to my house is 32 hours. So the last like 8 hours, I felt like my stomach was a little not growling, but it felt like I need something. So I just sat there and ate the butter, and I didn't feel hungry. My stomach didn't feel like anything was in it actually. But it's like it takes so long to digest fat that as long as your body has to digest it, because you have to have gallbladder and enzymes and peptides and enough caloric acids and all this stuff to break it down so it can fit in the bloodstream and be used, that you're not hungry while you're eating it. So protein stuff took off the chart. Okay, protein. So for example, how tall are you?
178.
You're 178. So, and I see you have muscle, so how often do you go to the gym?
4 times.
4 times a week. That meant legs sometimes too. Those hands meant sometimes too, right?
I used to go more, but
yeah.
I get married, so
She's like, no, you didn't just say that. I would say you're taller. What's your name again?
Brad.
Brad. So Brad, you're taller.
Yeah.
Yeah. So his protein requirement will be a hair more than someone who's smaller, for example. So for men, I put them in the ranges in total protein. I'm not talking about the weight. I'm not talking about the weight. I'm talking about total protein. So total protein count for men is between, depending on your activity, your age, your body size, between, let's say, 60.
which the pain will cause it, you know. So
Well, here's the thing with protein. When you're adapted, you don't need that much protein actually. You wouldn't need it because your body uses proteins to convert into sugar. So when people work out, they're incredibly catabolic, and catabolic means to break down. They're catabolic in 2 levels. One level is that they're working the muscles, so they're breaking it down, they're breaking it down, they're breaking it down, so when you sleep it can build. Another thing is, they're not eating enough food throughout the day, they've had coffee. So when your glycogen is depleted and you're not in ketosis, the body searches for another energy source and it goes right to the muscle. That's it. Forget about it. It goes right there. Or to anything that's a protein in the body. So people will have a lot of, you know, like I said, men, skinny legs, that's all stress and adrenal, right? Women are like, oh, my triceps, or the fat below the belly button, or even under the neck. When the neck drops so much, it's because the body takes a lot from under the neck to convert, so the brain has energy fuel. So when you're adapted, you don't go for proteins to feed the brain, right? Well, like they also say around 85% fats, but they don't say from how much fat. They just say a percentage. Well, that's subjective. We need a percentage from what? So we start with the fat, 200 grams. If you're active, if you're taller, you go up to 3. I went up to 4 in the beginning. If you have no problem with your gallbladder, if you have no problem with your stomach acids or peptides or enzymes, anything that breaks down fat, then there's no limit to fat because your body will tell you when to stop. Like you will have a bottom. You won't. It's not bottomless. At some point, your body's like, no more, and you'll know when to stop. So there's no limit to fat. Fats might be a heart attack. Carbs do. Okay. So the benefits, as I overtalk, I've kind of explained some of the benefits, but this is what I want to talk about with the blood sugar and insulin response. So in the wild,